He can't go deep breath. Let's get on the jab, keep working his body, work the body, jab to the body, D. When you're a southpaw, right onto the body, and then you feint and you whip this right hook up, okay? Or you throw the straight left downstairs, and you finish on the hook. He's got his left hand right the way down here. You understand me?
You're the boss, come on.
Wonderful fighter, former WBC super middleweight champion and a good trainer, Richie Woodall, one of the best we have in the country now.
Really good insight in what he's doing, Richie has. Maybe too much information in that corner right there. Needs to keep it simple, to the point.
Round 3.
Liam Cameron hoping for his 5th straight win. And D. Mitchell hoping not to have his 4th straight defeat. He's got work to do, though, you'd have thought, and just ups the tempo. From the southpaw style, he's been switching a bit, Mitchell. Back to orthodox.
And this is where Mitchell should start to take over with the energy. Cameron looked a little tired, a little fatigued in the last round, slacking towards the back end of the round. Let Cameron slip in, and let Mitchell slip in. Mitchell's problem is that little signature he has with that right foot, stamps on the floor before he throws a shot. Any fighter will be able to read that. When he does that, he's about to throw a shot. Step out of the way, slip to the left, slip to the right, throw your own jab.
Plenty felt that Cameron would wait to turn professional until after the 2012 Olympics. But he's cashing in now. He's done well since he lost his first 5 amateur bouts. Could end up a story like yours, Johnny.
Stuck to it. I don't know if Mitchell's hurt his left hand. He kind of grimaced a little bit as he threw a long left to the body of Cameron.
Right to back. One step back. Straight away, one step back. No,
Getting that jab in and decent head movement from Cameron, who plants the left hook to Mitchell's body. On his first 6, Mitchell, but walks into trouble again. He's been matched hard, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Mitchell's got to do this, sticking close to Cameron. Don't get Cameron the distance, the reach, or the range. Use a forearm to block the shots and get back to the chest.
He's trying to out-jab the taller man with the longer reach, Mitchell. Not going to work.
That's right.
Needs punches in bunches.
Exactly, and cut the ring off. Don't follow him round. Don't wait to counter Cameron. He's too long and too sharp, too fresh to get any success from that counter.
Okay, that's where he wanted him, Johnny, on those ropes, and Cameron cleverly got away. Maybe a lack of self-belief from D. Mitchell, starting to almost lose as many as he wins.
And you've got to remember, when these two spar, Cam will know Mitchell is strong from the off. Slows down, a bit more predictable as the rounds roll on. And there's a massive difference here with a nice right hand over the top from Cameron. Massive difference in his posture and his confidence in how he's letting the shots go.
Yeah, good finish to the 3rd from Liam Cameron.
The way you put your shots together like that, deep breath, suck it up. A different class when you're putting them together, all right? You know, he's frustrating, I know that.
But you're starting to tense up a little bit at times. Go on, just keep your shape. You're faster.
That's round, lads,
Your feet are faster. Go back to let's get through it. Just whip it down.
Well, nearly double punches landed for Cameron. Unsurprising, that statistic.
So you can feint with the left downstairs and you finish on the hook. Well, you've got to be closer to him, son. You're too far away. You've got to edge up to him and then edge back, and feint, and then whip it upstairs with the right hook. You understand me? Now, come on, it's only one more round. He hasn't hurt you. Nothing's hurt you. Nothing's hurt you. Now, come on, let's do it. You've got to throw it, son. You've got to throw it. Let's go. Okay, this is it.
Checked out for final round.
Richie Woodall with motivation for D. Mitchell. This is it. You've got to go for it. It's only a 4-rounder. He's used to fighting 6s, Mitchell, on a regular basis. But Cameron's the one learning in there. He's the man on the way up. The youngster looking to remain undefeated here in Doncaster.
Cameron Leach keeps his left hand high, blocking with a forearm, ready to tap over the top of Mitchell's jab, right southpaw jab.
That's better from Mitchell. He's got ability, hasn't he? That's the shame.
That's right, unfortunately he's only against a young, upcoming, fresh fighter. Even like how Cameron crowded him, locked the arms on the blind side of the referee, leant on him, used his weight.
Trying to shove Cameron back. Whipping in the shots from Cameron. He's a bit unorthodox. What would you like him to work on in the gym in Sheffield?
That unorthodox style works because most people don't spar with unorthodox people. What he needs to work on is that jab. Make it more significant, make it more dominating, because he has a nice, long, fast reach and a good eye to get through the guard.
He's only been a pro since October when he beat Matt Scriven. Wins over Ryan Clark, Kevin McCauley, and as we said, that stoppage victory of Alex Spitko in April. On course here, and revving up a bit too as the fight's going on.
This is good for Cameron. Nice 4-round and made to work all the way through. I'd give him a couple more, then step him up to the 6-round level, get him used to that pace.
Johnny, there's a lot of youngsters, a lot of prospects around the country at the moment. They've been doing polls in all the magazines and things. People have been going for the names like Carl Frampton, the Walshes, Billy Joe Saunders, Frankie Gavin, of course. You know, where does this guy, Liam Cameron, sit for you amongst that lot?
I think what they're doing now is they're slipping him under the radar. He's not a bad prospect, coming through well, very inexperienced, so they don't want to give him the headline, give him the headlight so people know what he's doing, so they can read what he's doing and potentially stop his career before it takes off. Do this, get him on the undercard, slip it in, get his experience.
So that's an interesting and a different way of building a fighter up. The ones I mentioned there are mainly on the grander stages, aren't they?
That's right, and really young fighters coming through will make them their target. You're the hunted.
Very early days for Liam Cameron, of course. There'll be tougher tests, more education, and we'll see how he develops. But that's a useful win over Dee Mitchell, who, as Johnny said, made him work, came competitive, wanted the win himself, and Cameron is the one that goes home with the victory.
Shots thrown, you see, it just stepped up the level of shots thrown and landed, stepped up success. Surprisingly, didn't have as much success as Mitchell, but he threw enough.
How did you think you performed tonight?
Good. He would dance box I'll match it for 10 rounds, so, and I've got in with him doing 4 rounds, so we're fit, we're ready. I've just beat a good kid. People were saying this kid's good for your 5th fight, so I'm happy with it.
Like we said yesterday, they're matching you hard. How did you think the pace of the fight suited you?
It was good. It was good. It made me dig in, so I'm just going to get better, bigger and better. So can't wait for the next one now.
What was that southpaw style like to deal with?
It was hard because I thought it was going to be orthodox, but I could remember John Pegg saying he's a switch hitter, so they tried to beat me southpaw, so it was good, yeah, enjoyable.
That sort of opponent can sort of sometimes make you look bad, but you sort of seem to deal with him. What did you think you learned from tonight?
Well, I learned a lot of confidence. I know I'm in mix with top 15, so it's good. I'm ranked 16, but I don't know where I am ranked now, so I need to watch it on tape.
I mean, if you had your way, you would go one step further in your next fight, wouldn't you?
Like they said, they have to calm me down. They say one step at a time, we'll get you these good fights, but I'm ready. I can't wait for them.
If I mean, with an opponent like that, I mean, do you think now that after performing like that, you're ready to step up to sort of 6 rounds, 8 rounds?
Yeah, 6 rounds next. Yeah, so I've just got to calm this thing down a bit. We're just panicking a bit, so. Yeah, if I'm doing 6 rounds, I've just got to be a bit more off the jab and that.